it is your girl Tiara, and I am doing a get ready with me before I do my therapy sessions. And let me start by saying one thing I like about my clients right now is that they are committed to doing the work. It's always great when you have a therapist that's committed, but then you also have clients that's committed, because ultimately it's their healing journey, right? So like if they're not committed, what's the point of even starting? And I know a lot of y'all have resolutions, and my whole thing is, one thing to think about before y'all start in January is, do I have the capacity to commit to my healing journey this year? It should be yes, but some of us need to be, realistic and make sure we have the capacity so that we're not always blaming other people when it's not working, because we have to do the work. And the work is not done in sessions. The work is done in between sessions. I want y'all to remember that. The work is not done in sessions. The work is done in between sessions. Okay? Alright. So one of my goals for 2026 is, because I'm a natural girly, and I feel like in my workspace sometimes with my clients, when I would walk my natural hair, I feel like sometimes they feel like my hair not done. And I really don't like that. I really don't like to feel like that. But I'm going to go ahead and keep it braided up. Or I'm going to get a few sew-ins, I guess. But I'm also trying to grow my hair a little bit more. So I'm going to put it away. 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 I don't know why. I just be singing stuff, y'all. If y'all know me, I be joking. One of the things that I am often asked is, what type of therapy do I do? So I'm a mental health therapist. I am trauma therapist, anxiety, depression, PTSD. I'm prior service, so I do deal with veterans and such. Did I do good on my edges, y'all? It's gonna have to do. I feel like the edges is getting a little rough. It's time to take these out. But yeah. So I remember when I do my makeup. I don't always do my makeup for sessions. I do it sometimes, but I remember when my cousin was like, why you all dolled up? Why you got makeup on? I know that ain't for me. And I was like, no, I got a few new clients that, trying to make good. She was like, oh, okay, yeah, do that for the new folk. You don't got to do that for me. Thank you. My clients are so funny. And I love that. I love that I don't have to perform or be glammed up for you to gain insight or clarity, because I think sometimes we get stuck on how therapists look instead of really examining and taking in. Sorry, the list was choppy. Taking in what's being said. We need to do that more often. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this quick as possible. It's always hard for me to talk. I'm getting used to this. It's hard for me to talk and do my makeup sometimes. For real. Oh, my nose is itching. My nose was itching. Okay, so one of the things that I really tell people is to shop around for a therapist. Shop around for your therapist. And a good therapist isn't always going to say what you want to hear. That's not what makes a good therapist. A good therapist is not going to co-sign your every move, your toxicity moves. Your toxic moves. They're not always going I feel like with my clients, I try to do a good balance with challenging their thoughts and also pointing out Like, okay, maybe we should think about it this way, or maybe, like, everything is advice, right? And also, like, okay, where did that come from? How did you get here? Like, oh, so you think this, and that because of this, and that. But I'm also mindful. Like, I am mindful how I split things up. Like, there's some days when I come to therapy, and I kind of let you flow. I let you say what you got to say. I let you talk. I let you do your thing, you know. A lot of my clients at least, they like when the therapist talks back. They like when the therapist asks questions. Side note, y'all, the Myrick's, this university, this is universal, but this Burn Blonde powder, chef's kiss. Not sponsored, but chef's kiss. I put both on because I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the hacks. This is a hack. This is a good one. This is yeah. Especially if you got combination skin. I feel like this to go on. What was I talking about? I don't see what I'm saying. It's hard to do my makeup, so I done lost track of thought. Okay. Back to what I was saying. So basically, what I was trying to say was, when you shop around for a therapist, don't just look at, oh, they agree with everything I got to say, and like we have good chemistry. Like, I had a client who was like, basically like, you know, talking to you feels too much like a friend. Like, I just, like, you're young, even though people always think I'm younger than what I am, but that was okay. Like, it was like, I understand. Like, I get it. I understand that totally. So, like, shop around. They don't always have to agree with everything you're saying. And stop looking at looks and appearance, because looks and appearance will fool you, for real, for real. Like, people know more. Like, I think sometimes I shop my clients because they be like, ooh, that was good. You good. And I just be like, I don't know. I've been doing this for a little minute, but I mean, I've been a therapist for 11 years now. 11 years. So I should know what I'm talking about. This is habit. One of the other things that, oh, let me just tell y'all, this Amani Luminous Skin New Luminous Silk Foundation is T2. Like, yeah, I'm about to show y'all. But anyway, I put on my brush. But anyway, I saw Landria do this, and I'm gonna try this out. She did it with the concealer, but I'm gonna do it with the foundation because, well, why not? One of the other things that I'm learning, that a good therapist, like having a good therapist, is not only like being a good match, like mentally, but also like understanding like how they, like, their process in therapy. Because I think that's the other thing. I think a lot of times people get lost in the, like, the sauce of everything, of how therapy should be. And it's like, there's more than one way to do therapy. For example, like with me, especially when clients get transferred to me, I'm very like open. And I want you to understand what you're doing in therapy. I want you to know what's happening. I want you to know why we're doing what we're doing, like the purpose of everything what we're doing. Like, I make sure I explain those things. And I constantly get this feedback, like, you know, nobody ever did a treatment plan with me or explained to me my treatment plan. Nobody read my goals to me. Like, that's something you... Like, that's something you ought to be doing. Like, you ought to be reading the goal plan so they know what they're working on. They know why you're doing what they're doing. Why you're giving them the homework. If you give homework, I give homework. But why you're giving them the homework, why they're doing what they're doing, they understand how it's going to bring, like, healing. And it's just not, like, purposeful. Like, I mean, non-purpose. It's not useless, I should say. Like, it has purpose. Because nobody want to be wasting their money. What I will say, though, in the therapist, like, therapy won't work if you're not honest. Like, if you're not honest and you're, like, trying to, like, seem like you're healed and, like, it's just not going to work. And most therapists can see through that. Like, we can tell